Ever wondered if the future of trucking is going to be hybrid or fully electric? If you have, then you're not alone. The world's been buzzing about the prospect of these high-tech haulers dominating our highways. You see, the trucking industry is a colossal beast, with millions of semi-trucks chugging along our roads every day, delivering everything from apples to zebras. But here's the kicker. These diesel-devouring monsters have a bit of a reputation for guzzling fuel and puffing out clouds of carbon dioxide. Now, as we all know, Mother Earth isn't exactly thrilled about that. And that's why there's been a surge of interest in hybrid and electric semi-trucks. These innovative vehicles promise to drastically reduce emissions/fuel consumption and still get the job done. It's like having your cake and eating it too, except the cake is a truck and you probably shouldn't eat it. So the question on everyone's lips is, will these electric and hybrid behemoths become the new norm? And if so, when? The trucking industry is already shifting gears with a push towards more sustainable options. And when I say push, I mean a shove, a nudge, a prod, and a poke. We've seen a significant increase in the number of hybrid and electric semi-trucks on the road, and this trend is expected to continue. And it's not just small niche companies leading the charge. Some of the biggest players in the trucking industry are jumping on the bandwagon, investing in technology, and developing their own electric and hybrid semi-trucks. Names like Tesla, Nikola, and Volvo are at the forefront of this revolution, paving the way for a future where semi-trucks are as green as a spinach smoothie. So there's a lot to talk about, a lot to explore, and a lot to anticipate. The future of trucking is not just about getting from point A to point B. It's about doing it in a way that's kinder to our planet. So let's delve into the world of hybrid and electric semi-trucks, shall we? Now, when we talk about hybrid semi-trucks, what exactly do we mean? Well, let's dive in. In the simplest of terms, a hybrid semi-truck utilizes two power sources. It's like a double-decker sandwich, but in this case, it's an internal combustion engine and an electric motor working in harmony. Here's how it works. The internal combustion engine, which runs on diesel, is the primary power source. When the truck starts moving or needs a burst of speed, the electric motor kicks into gear, providing that extra push. This intelligent blend of power sources allows the truck to operate efficiently, like a well-choreographed dance between two partners. Now you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Well, the secret sauce here is improved fuel efficiency. With both power sources working together, the truck can cover more miles per gallon of diesel, which can translate into substantial savings. Imagine a truck that can go the distance without having to stop at every other fuel station. That's the magic of hybrid technology. But it's not just about saving fuel. Hybrid semi-trucks also have a green thumb. These trucks emit fewer greenhouse gases compared to their traditional counterparts, contributing to a cleaner environment. So, you're not just saving money, you're saving the planet too. However, like any good story, there are two sides. Hybrid semi-trucks, despite their benefits, do come with a few drawbacks. For starters, they carry a higher initial cost. Think of it as paying a premium for that extra power source. Plus, maintaining a hybrid semi-truck can be more complex, requiring specialized knowledge and skills. So there you have it. Hybrid semi-trucks bring together the best of both worlds, the power of an internal combustion engine and the efficiency of an electric motor. They're like the Swiss Army knife of the trucking world, versatile and capable. Hybrid semi-trucks certainly have their perks, but they're not the only game in town. Stay tuned as we shift gears and delve into the world of electric semi-trucks. On the other side of the coin, we have fully electric semi-trucks. But what makes them so appealing? Well, let's delve into the world of electric semi-trucks and understand their charm. Electric semi-trucks, as the name suggests, are heavy-duty vehicles that rely solely on electricity for their operation. They are powered by large battery packs that can be recharged at charging stations. Unlike their hybrid counterparts, they don't have a backup internal combustion engine. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone choose an electric semi-truck over a hybrid one? The answer is simple. Electric semi-trucks have a slew of advantages that make them a compelling choice. Let's start with the most significant one. Zero tailpipe emissions. Electric semi-trucks contribute remarkably to reducing carbon footprint. They produce no harmful emissions, making them a greener alternative to not only traditional semi-trucks, but also hybrids. Next, we have lower operating costs. Although the upfront cost of an electric semi-truck might be higher than its hybrid counterpart, the lower maintenance and running costs can offset this over time. Electric semi-trucks have fewer moving parts, which translates to fewer breakdowns and lower maintenance costs. Additionally, electric semi-trucks offer a quieter operation. The absence of a roaring diesel engine means these trucks operate almost silently, reducing noise pollution and making for a more pleasant driving experience. However, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. Electric semi-trucks do have their share of drawbacks. The most prominent among these are longer charging times and limited range. While advancements in battery technology are addressing these issues, they still remain a concern. Also, the higher upfront costs can be a deterrent for some. So, electric semi-trucks have their own set of advantages and disadvantages. But how do they stack up against hybrid semi-trucks? Stay tuned to find out. So, we've looked at hybrid and electric semi-trucks separately, but how do they compare when we put them head to head? Let's find out. First, let's talk about cost. Hybrid semi-trucks typically have a lower upfront cost than their electric counterparts. However, electric semi-trucks often have lower operating costs over time, thanks to less fuel consumption and fewer moving parts that can break down. So if you're looking to save money right off the bat, a hybrid might be your best bet. But if you're playing the long game, an electric semi could save you a pretty penny in the long run. Now, let's move on to range. Electric semi-trucks have been making strides in this department, but as of now, hybrid semis generally offer a greater range. This is because they can switch to using diesel fuel when the battery runs out. So if you're planning on taking long hauls without frequent charging breaks, a hybrid semi could be more your speed. What about environmental impact? Well, both types of trucks reduce greenhouse gas emissions compared to traditional diesel trucks. However, electric semis come out on top in this department. They produce zero tailpipe emissions and can be powered by renewable energy sources. So if you're looking to go green, an electric semi might just be your ticket. Next, let's discuss infrastructure requirements. Electric semi-trucks require charging stations, which are still not as widespread as traditional fueling stations. Hybrid semis, on the other hand, can use existing diesel infrastructure. This means you're less likely to be left high and dry with a hybrid semi. Finally, let's talk about where one might be preferable over the other. If you're operating in an urban environment with plenty of charging infrastructure and shorter routes, an electric semi might be a great fit. But if you're covering longer distances and charging infrastructure is sparse, a hybrid semi might serve you better. As you can see, there's no clear winner here. It really depends on your specific needs and circumstances. So, what does the future hold for hybrid and electric semi-trucks? Let's gaze into our crystal ball, or should I say our high-tech, eco-friendly, LED-lit crystal ball. Picture this. We're in the year 2040. The world of semi-trucks is buzzing with the hum of electric motors and the whir of hybrids. The highways are filled with these beasts, all powered by clean energy. Advances in technology are going to play a huge role in shaping this future. We're talking about batteries that can store enough energy to power a semi-truck for 1,000 miles on a single charge. Imagine that, 1,000 miles without stopping for a recharge. And let's not forget about the developments in hybrid technology. We might see hybrids that can switch seamlessly between electric and conventional power, offering the best of both worlds. Regulations, too, are bound to change. Governments around the world are setting ambitious targets for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. This means we're likely to see more incentives for companies to switch to hybrid and electric semi-trucks, and perhaps even stricter regulations on conventional diesel trucks. As for industry trends, well, they're already shifting. More and more companies are recognizing the benefits of going green, not just for the environment, but for their bottom line, too. Fuel costs are one of the biggest expenses for trucking companies, so the prospect of electric and hybrid trucks, with their lower running costs, is mighty appealing. But what about you, the consumer? Well, you stand to benefit too. Lower running costs for trucking companies could mean lower prices for the goods they transport. And let's not forget about the environmental benefits. Less pollution, cleaner air, it's a win-win situation all around. Whether you're a fan of hybrid or electric, one thing's for sure. The future of trucking is going to be an exciting ride. So, buckle up, because it's full speed ahead into an eco-friendly future.